Are you interested in decoding your Gene Keys profile? Hi, it's Katerina here, and I've been passionate about spreading the message of Gene Keys for the last several years. And I study that wisdom with deep passion because I see the evolutionary depth of it. It's a deeply feminine wisdom that feels like a nectar, like a superfood for your soul. And it's also a very practical wisdom that helps you see unique set of gifts and talents that you came here to discover, develop, and unfold, and also the unique challenges, those karmic patterns that you inherited from your family lineage, from your DNA. I am so grateful to keep sharing this wisdom. And I have one more intensive that is coming up in June 25th, 26th of this year, 2022, in San Clemente, California, which is a beautiful and tranquil beach town that always reminds me kind of like a mini Santa Barbara. So we're going to be right by the beach, and it's a very small and intimate event that gives you an opportunity to do some deep inner inquiry, to look at your life, to look at your patterns, to look at your gifts, to look at these pathways of your profile that based on your astrological data, on your day and time of birth, you can learn and intuit and discover a much more clear picture of where you're most guided by your soul. And if you've been looking for clarity about your higher purpose, I don't know a more precise tool than the Gene Keys. Not only it will show you what are you most suited here to do for your life's work, it's also going to give you a vibrational energy, kind of like a frequency that you're here to embody. And it also going to show you a map of all the ways that you have been taught to protect your heart and actually fear true, genuine intimacy. This is a very broad human condition right now, that we are afraid of what we desire the most. We're afraid to let the love in. So we have the epidemic of loneliness, and people are afraid to open their hearts to each other, even though that's our deepest desire. So there is a very deep, powerful transmission called the Venus sequence in the Gene Keys, where we take a look at these patterns of constriction around the heart, and we learn to gently but steadily to keep opening our heart through willingness, gentleness, and self-compassion. Finally, there is a prosperity path that Gene Keys introduces us to, that your prosperity code, prosperity sequence is just as unique as you are. And the key is to find your place in the fractal of the universe, to find your place where you can offer your gifts, because what you have is in demand. Somebody is looking for your specific gifts. The challenge is when we try to be like everybody else and we shy away from our own uniqueness. That's where the difficulty is in truly creating a sustainable, prosperous life based on your soul gifts. So you see, higher purpose, higher level of partnerships, and higher level of prosperity. You can learn all of that in just 2 days. Sometimes people get intimidated by the bigness of the transmission of the Gene Keys. And this is the reason I've been bringing these intensive for the last few years. And they have been really well received by my community, because we're going to take a look at all of these pathways, your higher purpose, your higher level of relationships, your higher level of prosperity. And then you're going to take the 2 days to really connect with your soul, to look at your life through new lenses. And the work that you do on the inside directly impacts your life on the outside. So if you desire more joy, more more self-knowledge, more understanding of yourself. And then, of course, if you work with people, if you are my fellow teacher, mentor, a coach, there is no more powerful tool from my perspective. Of course, it's just my personal preference, but I have found I worked with so many tools from astrology, numerology, human design, gene keys that bring that soul medicine, that soul nourishment. And when I introduce it to my clients, I know that once they understand the big picture and how to navigate this body of work, they have a constant spiritual companion with the gene keys. So I hope I piqued your curiosity so you can learn about the details about upcoming intensive underneath this video. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to write me. And I do hope I will see you at the intensive. We just have a few last spots left. So if this calls you, if you desire that intimate, soul-nourishing event with me as a facilitator, it would be an honor, absolute honor,